I'm Dr. Bertie Sperry, and I want to tell you a story. I recently got some of the best news ever about this thing called MS. It was from a man who had been listening to me that morning. I was doing my work, and he came up and he said, my mom has had MS for 30 years. I was like, oh. Usually people will tell me, my aunt just died from it, or this just happened, and she's going down, and you're like, okay, thank you. This guy said my mom has had MS for 30 years, and he said, and I'm a recovering alcoholic, and last night we were talking, and we realized that we have the diseases that are never going to get any better. I laughed so hard and so loud that I went almost down to the floor with laughter. And what he gave me was a really beautiful realization. I used to not understand why alcoholics had to always be an alcoholic. And then I understood it from a different lens. I have a friend who is a recovering alcoholic and has been for over 30 years and was responsible for creating the drug court and, has been everybody's sponsor and everything. And I'm like, well, why are you still an alcoholic? And he's like, it's not for you to understand. You're not an alcoholic. Genetically, I probably am. I've never drank because I knew that genetically. And what he was saying was that this is a thing that you always have with you. And the moment that you think that you don't, the moment that you think that you can have that one drink, that you can participate in just a few drinks, or you can do just this, and it's not going to hurt anything, is the moment you plummet back to where you were. And so this gift of MS and alcoholism, this realization of, oh, I can be as great as I am for 30 or even more years. I'm 60, I don't know about that, but 62, I'll be 62 next month. But if I step outside of what I'm supposed to do and what I need to do for me individually, because this thing affects people very differently. Sometimes I hate to even have this conversation to talk about it because I know I'm going to be bombarded with people's potions and creams and books and treatments and things that people recommend who don't live with it. I can't tell an alcoholic how to not be an alcoholic. Except maybe by me never drinking, I've never had to see what that looks like. Because for me, it is genetic. It is a part of my genetic makeup. And so not doing a thing to get to that thing helps me. But I don't really know because I've never stepped in those waters. And if you've never walked in the shoes of someone with MS, you really can't tell a person with MS what to do to be cured. I don't care if it was your cousin's cousin's third cousin twice removed. It's not you. And what that young man told me about he and his mother and their ability to laugh has helped me to see. That same day I had been in so much pain, it was excruciating to do the work that I needed to do, but I knew I was going to do it. But I also knew the night before I had a big old piece of key lime pie. And I don't process sugar that well, and I surely don't process it in the evening. And so, like an alcoholic, there are things that I won't be able to do, but there are so many things that I will be able to do, simply because I live within the thing that doesn't have me. It doesn't have me. I may have this diagnosis, but it doesn't have me. I have the ability to live for 30 or more years with this, with the knowledge that that's just what it is. It's just a part of me. It's not going to take me down. It never will. I love you.